national championship. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback on the start of the 25. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Oh, what a grab! They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get to 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a 1st down. There's another example of it right there.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try the right side on the toss. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap. He turns it around. He flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this 1st down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
The Dogs pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And the running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a 1st down.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. And moves the football to the 27 and a 1st down.
Well, if you're going to win a national championship, when you get to 3rd downs, you've got to find a way to convert. And here on this opening drive, it's exactly what this offense has been able to do. This time on the ground, keep those sticks moving.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Toss it to the back, running left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's the toss play now, running to the right. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Dogs! They strike first in this national title bout. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
On the set.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's swarmed by the defense.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Swarmed by the pass rush. The sack.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. And we've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. The Gamecocks will have to kick it away. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
Georgia offense will start 1st and 10.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Ball handed off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Now here's the toss play. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Georgia.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Here's the point after attempt. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw now. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
It went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Nice grab. It's Barber. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. The quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. And the Gamecocks line up on 1st and 10 now. Short throw complete to the tight end.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
The Gamecocks look to keep this drive moving. 1st down, looking to throw the football. The short completion to the tight end. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Delivers quickly to the left side and is intercepted. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. It's a toss to the left side. Breaks into open space. He's in the clear. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws to the tight end. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Now they're running on the toss. He's got the first down and still motoring. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Dogs.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice 1st down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Here's the 2nd down play.
29 Philly.
Back to throw again. Lets it fly out of the wideout. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
South Carolina.
The offense now operating in empty.
42, Spider.
Receiver in motion now. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Grabbed by the receiver.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They make the stop on the 47. That's enough for a first down. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football.
Touchdown, Gamecocks. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Chris, as you know, this first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something that they can build off when they get back out there after halftime.
Now the all-important extra point. After the PAT, they trail 28-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Breaks free. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? That one moves the ball across the 40.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long, and here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. He's looking deep here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Oh, you're talking about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Defense is coming after him. He's hit as he throws it. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the 1st half. The minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. That's reeled in. It's Barber. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. On the move now. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. The Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Finds an open target on the left side. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Heading left after the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
1st down and 10. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
42, Spider.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
It's becoming a long march. The 11th play coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the Gamecocks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. He hands it off from the gun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He'll look to throw it here on second down. He lets it go. Caught with room to run. Touchdown, South Carolina. Great connection there for 6 points. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Stockton. The pass rush gets home.
Well, I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
Tough spot here, second and long from the 16. Defense not pressing this time. Second down, looking to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned. All over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got it near the end zone.
You talk about pressure. Here we are in the national championship. Fourth quarter, late in the game, trailing, been denied 3 straight plays. They've got to find a way to call their best play to score a touchdown.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on fourth and goal, they're going for the touchdown. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on fourth down.
Here we go.
Trying to convert with a sneak. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The comeback is on. Here we go, national championship game, fourth quarter, one-possession game, Kirk. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
See if they can convert the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Takes the handoff. It's Brown. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Getting set. Here's second down. Away on the ground.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Here comes a handoff. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
How about it? Another first down. The clock keeps ticking down as this running back's yardage keeps ticking up. He's piling up these yards as we approach the final stretch today in the fourth quarter.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it. Inside the 45. Finds room at the 30. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Georgia. That's another touchdown, a dream performance for this running back on the biggest possible stage.
I mean, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back. So far, they're struggling.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Receiver makes the catch.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's the target, and it's complete. That will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. The Gamecocks will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Pass caught, 2nd down. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. He's running out of time here. Looking right, this one caught. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. You're down by a couple possessions. Yeah, completion is good, but truly the 2 most important things, getting the ball downfield to your receivers and making sure they're working to get out of bounds to preserve that clock to be able to get a score, get the ball back, and have a chance to win this game.
4th down, he's throwing for it. Caught under the sticks, it's Clark. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. Here's a first down, not wasting any time after that conversion on 4th. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He fires it down the middle. Catch made at the 20 of the deep shot. Big game.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. Caught near the goal line. And he's run out after a gain. The offense has been set up with a first down and goal.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the Gamecocks line up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, South Carolina. Look out, whole different game now. That's a huge touchdown, still trailing, but a 1-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
Extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Leaning on the run game here late. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So second and short here, exactly what you want when you try to run the clock out and secure the victory. And the runner takes off to his right. Powering through the defender. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Fights through the tackler. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Trying to find room. It's Brown. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
A misfire on 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Looking for a late, deep throw. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Contact as he let the ball go. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first